Hello and welcome. You're watching Don Bosco Media Network. This is Abigail Khanmulaim bringing to you the Salesian news across the globe. Next Sunday, December 5th, in the early evening, 8:50 p.m. on TV 2000, there will be the Rector Major of the Slations, Father Angel Fernandez Artime, guest of the Soul broadcast the television program conceived and conducted by the journalist Monica Mondo. In half an hour of frank and open dialogue, the 10th successor of Don Bosco will speak about his life, his ministry, the congregation and the church. Father Angel Fernandez Artime, the 10th successor of Don Bosco, in his second term as Rector Major of the Salesian congregation, will tell his story at 360 degrees, a Spaniard from Asturias, accustomed to being a fisherman with his father from an early age, who did not imagine becoming a fisherman of souls. And he will speak of a congregation that is still the second most widespread in the world, despite the signs of a crisis, especially in the West, which must become momentum and opportunity. Sharing, fraternizing and knowing the current reality of Salesian publishing houses in Europe, this was the reason for an expected face-to-face meeting of the publishing sector of the congregation, which seeks to contribute with decisive steps to the proclamation of the gospel and the Salesian charism through books and many other innovative initiatives. The meeting of the representatives of Salesian publishing houses in Europe was held at the Casa dos Jovens in the city of Porto, Portugal. The days of activity were Monday 29 and Tuesday 30th November, according to a schedule already agreed in previous meeting. During the meeting, the novelties of the last 2 years were presented, as well as the experiences and good practices that the different publishing houses immersed in very different contexts have undertaken at this time. The Salesian Province St. Stanislaus Kostka of Poland, Warsaw, PLE, has launched an ambitious program which will last 5 years entitled Volunteering as a Way to the Rule of Law. Funded by the Justice Fund and administered by the Minister of Justice, the project constitutes a national and comprehensive program of education and support in the field of legal, social and civic education based on volunteering. It is aimed at adolescents over the age of 13 and adults who professionally deal with preventing the causes of juvenile crime in order to help children injured due to crime, as well as support young people staying and leaving social rehabilitation centers. The main objective of the project is to combat the causes of crime among minors, promote rehabilitation and help those affected. Through information campaigns at the national level and social and cultural projects, we spread the idea of volunteering as a tool to positively influence the whole society. We want to change the stereotype perception of people affected by social exclusion and who have problems with the law as individuals who are only beneficiaries of aid, explained the Slations of PLE. From 26 to 28 November, the 31st National Assembly of Leaders and Accompanists of the Salesian Youth Movement SYM of Venezuela was held at the Casa Don Bosco in Valencia. It was an opportunity for evaluation, formation and planning of the activities to be carried out in the Salesian works in the coming months. George Bastidas, delegate for Youth Ministry of the Salesian Province of Venezuela (VEN), and members of the various groups of the Salesian family accompanied the young people during the assembly. Over 50 altar boys from 6 Salesian high schools gathered on November 28 in the House of Our Lady at the Salesian Missionary House. After some games and dynamics to break the ice, the participants were guided to reflect on their relationship with the Lord. The figures of 3 patron saints of the ministranti were examined: San Domenico Savio, San Tarcisio and San Giovanni Birchmans. Afterwards, the delegate for Youth Ministry, Father Antonio Leung SDB, reminded the Salesian altar boys of the correct attitude in serving Mass. He stressed that love for the Eucharist must be lived with concrete gestures such as a constant visit to the Blessed Sacrament, physical and spiritual preparation before receiving Holy Communion, the recitation of short prayers. Finally, Eucharistic adoration was held with the musical accompaniment of young Salesians. At the Salesian Technical School of Gabutu on November 27 and 28, over 100 young Catholics participated in the camp on the theme, "To know our vocation is to love and imitate our Mother Mary." The days were divided into 4 sessions during which the themes were deepened: Mary as Mother, Vocation and Discernment, Secularism and Liturgy, Discernment and Search for one's own vocation and for who one really is. Workshops were also held with the involvement of young people in creative exercises, group work and debates, moments of prayer, a penitential liturgy, interactive games, a mini Via Crucis and songs. On November 30th, on the Zoom platform, the Slations of the Province of the Northern Philippines, FIN, celebrated the provincial feast on the theme "Moved by Hope," taken from the Strena 2021 of the Rector Major Father Angel Fernandez Artime. The restrictions for the containment of the pandemic have prevented all Salesians from gathering together in one place, but this has not prevented the carrying out of an online program followed simultaneously by all Salesian communities. The program included a series of questions to Father Gary Martin, FIN Provincial, and then the celebration of the anniversaries of First Profession and Priestly Ordination. There were also moments of online play. The event ended with a speech of Father Gary Martin, who shared his thoughts on the current pandemic situation, reminding the Salesians that the virtue of hope matures in suffering. From December 2nd to 6th, Pope Francis will visit Cyprus and Greece. It will be the 3rd apostolic journey abroad this year, after those to Iraq and Hungary and Slovakia. On the occasion of the apostolic journey of the Pontiff, some statistics of the Catholic Church in Cyprus and Greece were made known. In Cyprus, there are 38,000 Catholics, 1 bishop, 46 priests, 3 permanent deacons, 45 professed religious, 230 lay missionaries, 50 catechists, 1 ecclesiastical circumscription, 16 parishes. In Greece, there are 1,33,000 Catholics, 12 bishops, 94 priests, 6 permanent deacons, 84 professed religious, 6 lay missionaries, 11 ecclesiastical circumscriptions and 79 parishes. So viewers, with that we have come to the end of today's edition. Till we meet again, thank you for joining us.